Hello again, friends, and welcome to another segment here on Doc G's Wine and Spirits Review. I'd like to welcome you all today to the 122nd episode here on Doc G's Wine and Spirits Review. That number is not really important, but the number that is important is today is May 25th. Today is the National Wine Day for 2024. It's also the 3rd year anniversary of me doing these videos and blogs. And it is also Memorial Day weekend. So we get the opportunity to celebrate 3 monumental events here in one spot. So what I'd like to do today is make a toast to all of that before we begin. So allow me to make that happen right before your eyes. This is not cooperating with me. It would only figure on an important event that something might go a little bit awry here, but we'll get this off. There we go. I've done this a number of times. So cheers. And let me pour to celebrate and honor those 3 different days. The wine today is not important. What's important is just a little bit of a review of all the things that I've been able to share with you over the 3 years I've been doing this. So cheers and welcome. And first of all, you have one assignment. Today's National Wine Day. Make sure that you have not already that you pour yourself a glass of wine. Number 2, this is my 3rd anniversary. So make sure you continue to tune in, and we're on to year 4 starting tomorrow, and starting with our next episode will be the first episode of year 4 here on Doc G's Wine and Spirits Review. And finally, the most important part of this weekend is that you take a moment to say some prayers and honor those who have unfortunately made the ultimate sacrifice for all of us to be able to be here and do things like this. Memorial Day is a very solemn day. I actually have lost back in the Civil War. I also have a relative who perished in fighting in the Civil War, representing the United States of America at the time. So it's an important day, I know, for many families. For those of you who have lost someone, my thoughts and my prayers go out to you and to all of those who have families who have paid that ultimate sacrifice. So with that said, let's try to make it a little bit lighter here. What I'd like to do very simply today is I'm not here to talk about a wine in particular. I'm not here to talk about a drink. What I would like to do is just for those of you who have tuned in at the start of last year, I think I've grown by 3 or 4 people in a year. It's a very slow growing group. We're almost up to 65 people who have their name attached to this group. Some of you I haven't seen around lately. I hope you come back because I'm still here and I'm still talking about wine and I'm still talking about spirits. So, and I'm talking about travel. So let's first of all take some stock of where we started. I started on this May 25th, 2021, and my spot was on doing red wine, specifically Zinfandel, to prepare for your Memorial Day barbecue. I'm not here to do that today. We have grown so much in that time. I started these, I was sitting in my basement, and literally in my basement where my wine is. That room is now the Auto Art Cellar. So when you see spots coming from there, we've kind of upgraded over those 3 years. But over the 3 years, I've done spots from the Finger Lakes. I've done spots from Hilton Head numerous times. I've shown you snippets from our gatherings here of the Cork Jesters, the group of fellow wine connoisseurs that I hang out with, and foodies. I've taken you to the Willamette Valley this past year. I've talked about trips to the Finger Lakes. I actually did a spot from the Finger Lakes a couple years back. So I have also been on the road with these, and just to have you tune in for this coming year, our wine group is planning a nice trip to the Paso Robles area in Central California. So we're looking very much forward to that as well. So the Other spots will continue. I look forward to sharing more with you about spirits. I have yet to do a spot on bourbon. I did a little spot on tequila a while ago, but I'm really getting into some different tequila cocktails. I've covered many topics, but in the world of wine, you've never covered them all. So you can look forward for more spots that continue to put forward the idea of having fun with wine, having fun with spirits all the time, making sure that you are very careful in your habits with them as well. I've always tried to expound that over the years, just always in moderation and always for fun and a good time. So the part about Memorial Day, again, I would say to all of you, I hope that you're keeping your thoughts in line with the solemnity of the day, and that you also feel free, obviously, with all the cookouts and everything that we do and getting together with family. It's an important holiday as far as family is concerned as well. But again, remember why we're doing it. So with that said, I don't really have any specific message other than remember it's National Wine Day. Go have yourself a glass of wine. I'm actually having here, I do want to talk about this. This is a Crémant de Loire. Crémant from France means it's a bubbly, just not from Champagne. This Loire Crémant is, I might have actually featured this one before. It is a combination of Chenin Blanc touched off with just a little Chardonnay. It's crisp, it's clean. It's actually the perfect way to celebrate National Wine Day. It's the perfect way for me to celebrate my 122nd episode and the beginning of my 4th year of sharing good cheer about wine and spirits. So I'm going to keep this one short so that you can all get to your preparations for your holiday weekend here. I just want to say again, cheers, have a glass of wine, and remember those that we have lost. So we'll see you next time, and have a great holiday weekend.